Hey, I recently did a bathroom remodel. One of the things that I had to do was a little bit of the plumbing because the plumbing that was in the bathroom prior was fairly old. The cutoff valves would not even shut the water off all the way, and I had to reroute some of it. And I decided to use PEX plumbing, and I've never done any kind of plumbing before, but I watched a lot of YouTube videos and I went out to Lowe's and I bought a couple of items. So on this video, I'm only going to focus on the crimping tool or compression tool used to clamp the brass rings down and connect these. It was easier than I thought it would be, and it came with the compression tool, and then this is called a go no go gauge. It was a little bit easier than I thought it would be. So PEX comes in it's like a style of A or B. I used PEX B, and I noticed on the packaging all of the fittings that went to PEX A said PEX A on the packaging, but the ones that didn't have the A were PEX B. So it also has they're color coded. The pink going across the top of the packaging all relates to PEX A, and the sizes of the fittings are clearly marked on the packages. So this is a 1/2 inch. The blue and the red are mainly for you understanding where you're running your lines. It doesn't matter really if you use all red or all blue or how you connect them, but if you use the red for the hot and the blue for the cold, it's a little bit easier to keep track of where your plumbing is. Whenever I went to connect the things together, you'll notice that the fittings, whether you have an elbow or whether it's straight, has these little guides right here. So if I wanted to connect these together, I would just simply slip a brass ring on this one, and I would slip a brass ring on this one. And whether it was an elbow or whether it was straight, that's how it would look. I put my brass rings there and there. And because I'm using the 1/2 inch, I'm going to use the top hole right here. So I will get that ready for you. I kind of want that to be in the middle, you can see. And so I am going to give it the crimp. And that's so you have to really press that to get that down. And then I'm going to do the bottom one. Now, how do I know if I did that correctly or if it will work? Well, I got the compression tool with the go no go gauge. And the side that has this small hole right here is the go side for the different sizes. And this side is the no-go. And what that means is when I go to slip the 1/2 inch over this, it should go. And it does. I'm going to try this one here. And then the no-go should not go. And it doesn't. You can see that there. So I was able to connect up the water pipes, the hot with the cold, the hot, then the cold, and get it all put together the way I wanted to. And then I went through section by section and just compressed the rings. And where there wasn't enough room to get the compression tool in there, I did that first before I worked my pipe up inside there. But PEX is easier to work with than you might think. It has a good flex to it. You can bend it a little bit more than you can the old PVC pipe. you don't need to use any glue or tape on these type of connections here. And I thought, since I did the bathroom remodel, that I could just show you the way that these connected. And then in a different video, I'm going to show you what type of tool I use to cut the pipe, because at first I was using a like a hacksaw, and it wasn't nice and straight the way it is here. So I'll go over that in another video. Thank you for watching. You've been Inside with Sean.